Hey everybody, and welcome to the bullshit party. And in this one we're gonna be reviewing the new Podium vehicle, the Pfister Comet SR. As always, I'm gonna be taking a look at its exterior, its interior, the way it customizes in Los Santos Customs, and ultimately, I'm gonna be telling you if it's worth it. A disclaimer out of the way, this vehicle was already on the Podium about a year and a half ago, in March of 2021. But I don't remember anything about the video that I made then, so this is gonna be a completely new experience for me! Now with that out of the way, let's start with the 360 on the vehicle while I give you some facts about it. First off, the vehicle, the Comet SR, was first released in GT Online in February of 2018, which makes it about 4.5 years old as of the making of this video. It's a sports car, and it costs $1.2 million new. Well, 1.145, but who's counting? In terms of interactivity, this is what you can expect from the vehicle. You can open, wait for it, both doors, the hood, and the trunk, surprisingly. And all in all, it's a very faithful representation of the Porsche 997 GT 2RS, which is a 911, basically. It's a pretty good looking car, in my opinion, and I really specifically like the LED headlights, but that's just me. And that's the exterior done. Now, all is left to jump in and look at the interior and listen to how the car sounds. And first impressions of the interior are that, well, I don't really like the roll cage, but other than that, it looks kind of cool. As for the way it sounds, is anybody else gonna call me? Okay, it sounds good. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. And with that, we're off to see what type of drivetrain we're dealing with here. Chances are it's gonna be a rear-wheel drive car, but who knows? And yep, it is in fact a rear-wheel drive vehicle. And with that out of the way, let's get to Los Santos Customs and start customizing the Comet SR. And of course, on our way there, I'm gonna be sharing with you my thoughts and impressions of the stock version of it. And so far, I gotta say, acceleration for a sports car is decent. The handling is, well, it's a rear-wheel drive vehicle, so let's call it decent. The top speed, from what I can tell, not the best, but decent. And the brakes are, actually the brakes are great. So the brakes are by far my favorite thing about this vehicle. One thing that I'm really excited for is to see how it can customize when we get to Los Santos Customs, because, as I said, it's about 4.5 years old as of the making of this video, which makes me kind of question the level of customization it's gonna have. But there is only one way to find that out, and that's to test it in Los Santos Customs. And as you can see, I have still not learned how to drive. But that's not the vehicle's fault, that is my own. And as said before, the Comet SR is a part of the sports car category in GT Online. As for how much you can sell it for, well, about $3,000, which is more than the zero that you get from most vehicles that are on the Podium. But anyways, let's respray the vehicle and upgrade all the performance up front so we don't forget anything in the end. Then you guys don't tell me that I'm stupid again. Now let's see, transmission, yes please, and turbo, done. Now, starting off with the front bumper options, and those are actually front splitters. So don't try to fool me, game. I know what you're seeing. I meant doing. Wow, I really can't talk today for some reason. Rears, well, those are kind of bumpers. I was gonna say it's a diffuser, but no, that's actually part of the bumper. Okay, let's go with that one. Chassis. I guess we're going with a primary color all around, so let's just go with that. Exhaust options. Here are all the exhausts we can choose from. I gotta say, I think I like this one the best. Fenders. So it's either yes or no. Yeah, why not make it a little bit wider? License plate. You guys already know this. We're gonna be respraying the vehicle at the end of our stay at Los Santos Customs, of course, by your suggestion. More on that in just a little bit. Roof. We're gonna go with the none option, just like everything else that we've did so far to the car. For the side skirts, again, we're gonna go with the non-carbon option. Spoiler! Spoiler! We're also gonna go with the non-option here, but this is supposed to be, at least, the only visual component that has any impact on the traction bar. But since the traction bar is already maxed out, I can't confirm or deny that. Suspension. We can slam the vehicle to the ground, and it actually looks really good. So I'm gonna be doing that.
Now that's gonna be a smooth ride.
I do like the wheels that Rockstar gave us, so I'm not gonna be doing anything with those. Well, let's go with the light smoke tint on the windows. And it's time to respray the vehicle, and as I said, this is your guys' suggestion. Always, every week, I post a poll asking you guys, my subscribers, my viewers, what color do you want me to make the vehicle in the video you're watching right now. And this week, most of you suggested bluish silver. And guess what? We're going to be making it bluish silver. And as always, thank you so much to everybody that voted on the poll. And please subscribe to the channel if you want to see the polls so you can vote on next week's video. And I kind of like how the vehicle looks. Do we have a secondary color? Of course we don't. So there's only one thing left to do. Slap the Dewbauchee party emblem on it and get out of Los Santos Customs. And here we are on the outside. And one thing that I really like about the vehicle, something that I said before, is the headlights. I just really like the headlight design. Pretty. I don't like the rear of the vehicle as much, but yeah, the front is definitely a winner in my book. As for how the vehicle behaves after exiting Los Santos Customs, just give me a couple of seconds so I can get a grip on what I'm doing here. Well, first things first, the brakes are still incredible. The brakes by far are the best thing, the best feature the vehicle has to offer. Acceleration is a little bit better. Handling is... well, it's better, but it wasn't bad before. When I said it's decent, it is decent. Again, this is a rear-wheel drive vehicle, so... take it as such, but... yeah, it's very controllable. Even if you lose control with the vehicle, as you can see, even if you try to lose control, you can very easily get back on your racing line, or whatever you want to call it. You can basically fix whatever mistakes you make very easily with this vehicle, which is something that I really like and really appreciate with it. So even though it's a rear-wheel drive vehicle, it's actually kind of behaving well. Surprising. Acceleration, as I said, not the best, but definitely improved. It's decent. And top speed, from what I can tell, good, at least after customizing it. Ooh, that was a near miss. And yeah, the only bummer that I have about the vehicle is the customization, but going into Los Santos Customs, I knew that that was probably going to be the case, since it is an older vehicle. Although there are some new vehicles that already also have this problem, but well, who's counting? And in any case, is this vehicle worth it if you're getting it from the Lucky Wheel? Basically, if you're watching the video in the week it was released, this is the current Lucky Wheel Podium vehicle. And if that's the case, yeah, definitely. It's $1 million vehicle, and it feels like $1 million vehicle. If you're getting it for money, basically, if you're spending $1 million on it, I would say you can spend your money elsewhere. There are better sports vehicles out there with better customization and better performance all out. But if you're getting this for free from the Lucky Wheel, I'm gonna say it's worth it. And with that, and my character bopping his head to some imaginary music, we are going to be ending the video. Thank you so much to everybody that watched. Please like the video, please subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to hit 100,000 subscribers at some point. Hopefully it's going to be sooner rather than later, but it is what it is. Tell your friends to subscribe. It is free, so who cares? And I am off to somewhere. Catch you in the next one.